There's crazy people in the room. They're all crazy. Especially that one, but don't tell her I said that. All right, guys, we have a fantastic show. They made me say that. And so please enjoy this great show with a fantastic guest. Today on, what's the show again, guys? Squawk Talk! Yes, today's episode of Squawk Talk is actually awesome. And this is, I'm just going to tell them. Today on the show we have... Oh, yeah. Today we have on the show, Hawks.
Okay.
Carrie Hawksworth.
Yeah.
I forgot her last name because I just call her Hawks because she's the Hawks, right, Hawks?
Yeah.
See? Or Carrie. Everybody else calls her Carrie. But anybody else call you Hawks?
My grandma calls me Hawks.
She does? Oh my gosh. I'm in good company there. All right, so let's hear about it. This is the scoop on Hawks. So the scoop starts with you are in 6th grade.
Yes.
At Rockwood South Middle School. And you've always gone to the Rockwood School District?
Yeah.
Yeah? You got a long wait. Really long wait. Telling somebody I have a long wait. And let's see now. Your favorite class, you had 2, because I think you put in 2 forms and it changed.
Oh gosh.
So what is your favorite subject now?
My favorite actual subject?
Mm-hmm. As opposed to non-actual subject. Are there?
Well, I mean like encores. My favorite subject is probably ELA.
That's one of them you had. Do you remember what your other one might have been? What's your second favorite?
Science.
Yeah, those are the 2 you picked. That is awesome. I always thought ELA or language arts in general it's like theater. It's just theater is ELA on its feet, like movement and stuff. Yeah. And then your least favorite?
Math.
It's been a big not liking math year this year. Yeah. Is it the 6th graders that don't like math so much? Do you have some friends that like it?
I got some friends who like it, and I just call them weird.
Yeah. That makes sense. All right. Your favorite activity is reading?
Mm-hmm.
All right. What's your favorite book series? Is that too hard or?
I don't really ever read like full series.
Gotcha.
But I do like.
My favorite is The Year Harry Potter Turned Pretty. Love that series. So good. Oh my gosh, we're going over. I'm going to go fast. Your pet peeve is uneven things?
Oh, yeah. I hate it when things are uneven.
Just like these 2 things?
Yeah.
Now I'm going to drive you crazy. It wasn't that way, I don't think, last week, and now it is. It's driving me crazy. I don't know. And let's see. I'm trying to pick your place you would go if you go anywhere, fictional or non-fictional. Neverland?
Yeah.
And Neverland is which one? That's Peter Pan.
Mm-hmm.
Right. For a second, I was thinking, because somebody else is Wonderland, I think. Alice in Wonderland. Neverland, though. Very cool. Label, laughs a lot. You do laugh a lot. That would be a good warning label. And I've got to hear about these. I'm going to do this at the end. There's something else I'm going to ask about. All right. So that was the scoop on Hawks. But now she's going to spill. So Hawks was nice enough to offer up some pictures. And they're so cute of her when she was younger. And let's see it. Let's see that first one. Tell us about this one.
Okay, so.
That is so weird. I don't remember you being that furry.
That's my dog.
Oh, I see. There you go.
No, so that was the day we got my dog. So my mom, she had picked me up from my dad's house, and I'd been begging for a dog for like 2 years, and I was 6 in that picture.
And you've been, yeah.
And no, I was 7 because I remember that was right after my sister was born. She was born my 7th birthday.
Oh, okay.
And I was like begging for a dog, and my mom surprised me, and she went upstairs while I stayed downstairs with my neighbor, and she brought out my dog Mila.
Oh my gosh, so cute. Dog's almost as big as you. Aw, little 7-year-old Hawks. Now you still have Milo?
No, he passed away a year ago.
Aw, sorry. And do you have a dog now?
She just passed away also.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I don't have a dog now either. All right. What about your next photo though? What we got here? Aw.
That was during spring break in 7th grade. I was also 7 in that picture.
That wasn't 7th grade.
I was 7.
I thought you said 7th grade.
I was in 2nd grade.
Okay, all right.
Spring break.
I totally heard it
wrong.
And
I remember because we were all on Zoom, and
oh right.
I went outside to go play with chalk, and my mom made me take that photo, and then I actually edited it to be.
And then I ate the chalk.
No, I edited the to make the photo black and white.
Yeah, it looks very cool. Kind of a timeless cuteness. I like it. Awesome. All right, one more. You have a great memory, though. I don't remember stuff I was in 2nd grade. I'm a little older, but still. All right, now that's this year.
No.
No, I know. I'm totally joking.
It was Easter. I was 6 years old, and I was with my mom, and we went out to my grandma's house because she had just gotten put into a nursing home. And me and my mom baked cupcakes for her, and then we ate cupcakes out of the container, and then we gave her those.
That's awesome. Took her a little something special. Very cool. All right, is there another one? I can't remember.
No, I don't.
I think it's so. Miriam that put in like 1 million.
Yeah, Miriam put in like 5.
Some people, right? All right, we did the spill. Now it's time to spin. And when you spun, she came up with dun da 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 da. Rock'em sock'em robots. All right, you want red or blue?
Blue.
All right, go with blue. All right, she's never played, so we're gonna bash each other in the faces, and we're gonna see who goes down first. Are you ready? Are you ready? You ready? Cam. Oh man, hold on. I'll turn the game. Is that better? All right, game cam coming on. Now there was a legendary battle of this on the first one before it got broke, where the 2 hits, their heads went up it was like the exact same time. I have a super slow-mo version of it. You can check it out. All right, are you ready? Are you ready? Ready? Somebody tell us when to go.
Go.
I'm not getting you. This one's not even reaching you. All right, I'm going. Years of fighting. You know, this game is from like the 70s or something. Not this one, obviously.
Yeah.
Crazy, right? The Blue Bomber, I didn't even know their names. And the Red Rocker. I didn't even know they had names. You gave a good battle, though. Very good battle. Awesome. So that was spin. So now we're to stage. Ooh, I love stage. Dun, 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 stage. Here we go. Right past. There it is, the stage. Okay, so this is your first year at Rockford Middle School, but tell us your history with the Falcon players, Hawks.
So I'm in Little Thinkers.
Yes, she is.
And I remember we like making videos like during Little Thinkers sometimes. And
yes, you do.
we all do some crazy stuff during Little Thinkers. And one time we were doing there's this thing on TikTok and stuff where it's you make the face, I make the sound, and we were all doing it, and there was some weird sounds going on. And then
theater people. All right, well we'll talk more about that in a second. So you did doing Little Thinkers. You didn't audition for the fall musical.
No.
Or did you? No. And so this is your first Falcon Players production.
Yes.
But you were killing it. They are all so good. The show is going to be fantastic. We're making a movie, and and it was another student's, 2 of our students' younger sister who wrote the story. You want to tell them what's called?
The Spooky Alabama Trip.
In your head, do you think of the song every time you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Spooky Alabama Trip. All right. All right. So that's the history of everything. What do you think? What are your thoughts on the Falcon Players group? We call it the ensemble, the whole ensemble. What's it like being part of the ensemble?
It's really fun. It's really fun. I was scared because whenever I've been in groups before where I've done I was in a play for my church, and I couldn't joke around or anything. We couldn't be ourselves. We had to be serious all the time. But in Falcon Players, you're just all silly. And
it's play. That's why they call it play. Yeah. But everybody, and I laid into him the other day, and man, when I did, everybody got to work. I didn't yell. I didn't raise my voice. I just said, we want to make this great. And then, holy cow, were they on it. You guys are already doing a great job.
Yeah.
I don't really have to push you. You guys learn your lines and do all your work and come up with ideas like crazy. But that's where the creativity, if you're not free to be creative.
Like me and Kai's idea for the sand in that one scene.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We throw the sand at each other.
Yes. Well, and that's what your characters would probably do. Yes, it's perfect. And so far, there's not much. And we took a field trip even. What is your best memory of the Falcon players so far?
Probably when we went on that field trip for Little Thinkers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really fun. And then the pizza.
Yeah, it was super fun. And you were out of school and you got pizza.
Yeah.
What could be? And I think all the other schools are doing great stories.
Yeah.
I mean,
except for the frog one.
They're all crazy though. That one was great.
Yeah.
But I was enjoying it. Oh, screaming goat. We got to move on. That's okay. We are now to survey. So I'm going to ask you questions about silly things. Go ahead. And George is going to pass this in. Thanks, George. Go ahead and take those out. George, you were doing an excellent job. Just one of our best Georges. Our other George was sixth grade. So we're going to do thumbs up or thumbs down to start with. And I'm going to ask you 5 random things that came out of a gigantic list. And you just say if you like it, thumbs up, or dislike it, thumbs down. All right, first one, soccer. Thumbs up or thumbs down? Thumbs down. Now, is that all sports or just that sport?
Just that sport.
Just that sport, not your sport. And olives. Thumbs up or thumbs down?
I've actually never tried olives.
Ooh, so that's a question mark. Okay, before you're on the show again next year, I'm thinking you're going to do more theater.
Yeah.
So I'm presuming there, but if you do it, you have to try an olive.
Okay.
And then you'll have to remember this and tell us about your olive experience.
Okay.
Now you got to decide if you're going to try a black olive or a green olive. Maybe you should try both.
I'll try both.
It'll be crazy. I love them. I love both types, but it's like a pickle. Do you like pickles?
Yeah, I love pickles.
All right. It's you either like it or you don't. Kind of thing. All right. And football.
I like I like it. It's just I'm a fan of it. I'm just like not really into I don't watch it for Thanksgiving and stuff.
Right. You enjoy watching it, but you don't go, I've got to watch this show.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I grew up playing the sport, and that's how it is. And that's why soccer for me is a little more I played a little bit. All right, this is so weird. You got a lot of sports ones, and there's not that many on there. Volleyball. Thumbs up. There we go. So we had hate it, not hate it, or dislike it, and woo-hoo.
Yeah, I love volleyball.
Cool. Do you play a lot?
I played for my church they have games or whatever.
Yeah.
I played on a game or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love volleyball. And I went to a volleyball camp this summer.
Oh, really? How'd it go?
It was really fun. I didn't know anybody there.
Did you make some friends though?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah. And you got to play volleyball.
Mm.
Oh, cool. All right. Last up, singing. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Cool. So musical tryouts next year?
Yeah, I was in my church. I was in 2 of my church's choirs, and then I sang in front of everybody.
Very cool. I've got my daughter's choir concert tonight. A lot of choir talk today. Okay, that's the first one. Next, now you got to do this or that. So I'm going to ask you questions about 2 things, and you say which you like better, this, the first one, or that, the second one. All right, this or that. All right, which would you rather? Which sounds better to you? An adventure or relaxation?
Which one's this and which one's that?
This is adventure. That is relaxation. I'd rather go on an adventure too, but relaxation is awesome. Maybe after the adventure.
On some days it depends on how my week is.
Yep. Oh man, screaming goat. Okay, we're gonna go fast. Horror or comedy movies? Which would you rather watch? Horror this, comedy that. Rather watch horror? That's so cool. You never know if somebody's gonna be a horror fan or not.
Yeah.
I'm kind of in between. Dog or cat person? That. Cat. Awesome. Which would you rather wear, sneakers or sandals? Sneakers. And finally, would you rather you got a piece of paper? Would you rather it's lined or blank? Blank. Cool. Kind of like my head. Really. So yeah. Awesome. This has been a fantastic show. Oh, pass it in, George. You got to pass the thing in. All right, George is coming back. Everybody give George a round of applause. Go, George. Go, George. George is going to have to go over to get in the picture, too. You have to go stand by them now. All right, this has been a fantastic episode. Hawks, I love learning about you because even though we've done all the rehearsals and stuff, we don't talk about your likes and dislikes. Yeah. Like, hi, we're ready for rehearsal. Hawks, what do you like? So that was kind of cool. And then we've got the whole adventure about olives coming up. Just never know. It could go anywhere, guys. You have to tune in next year. So this was very awesome. Hawks is awesome. She got a nickname because she's awesome, you know. And guys, crew cam. This is the awesome crew behind the scenes. Woo! Oh my gosh, they're getting more cheers than the actual guest. That's just rude. Sunday at what time?
4.
4 o'clock every Sunday. So we know where you'll be next Sunday. Thanks for watching. It's been a great show. High five. See you then.